What's going on, everybody? My name is Wanye Picante. You're now tuned in to The Spotlight, where we turn the spotlight on dream chasers and go-getters.
Country boy, this beat go too crazy.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Wanye Picante, and you're tuned in to another edition of The Spotlight. I have one of the best fashion designers that's in the game right now. I have Miss Tasha Burns.
All right.
Miss Tasha, thank you for coming to The Spotlight. Well, technically, The Spotlight came to you.
Oh,
So we're actually here on location at her shop. I'm super excited because this has been, I would say, a lot of time coming.
Yeah.
You know, we talked, planned, had a lot of different ideas that we wanted to do to make this right
We
here.
are here.
We are here.
Yes.
We wanted to make it special for you, the people, and especially for you because
Thank you so
of
much.
all of the hard work, time, and dedication you put in your craft. So what better way than to put the spotlight on you?
Okay, well, welcome to Queen's Place AtOnce. We are so glad to have you here, Wanye.
I'm just happy to be here. All right. I actually missed the grand opening, but I saw it on the Facebook Live, and I was pushing my hardest. I was doing everything, but like I said, I hated that I was actually unable to make the grand opening appearance. But I'm super excited. I've seen you've done some new things.
Yes.
Here, you've added some new pieces. Obviously, with
Yeah.
the changing of the seasons, you gotta switch it up.
Change it up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta stay fashionable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, getting right into our interview today.
Okay.
So, Ms. Tasha Burns, tell us a little bit about you.
Wow. So, I think my biggest achievement basically is retiring from the Marine Corps. So I am a veteran. I served 20 years in the Marine Corps, and here we are. One of the best fighting forces there is the Marine Corps, you know.
Absolutely. Simplified, you know.
Simplified.
Hey, that's right. We located right here in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, North Carolina. Yes, Jacksonville, North Carolina.
So, with being in the Marine Corps,
Yeah.
I know you did 20 years?
20 years in the Marine Corps, yes.
20 years. Wow. So, before the Marine Corps, where are you from?
Okay, so I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Born and raised Cleveland, Ohio, from the hood, you know, and I don't take nothing away from that because it made me who I am, make me a strong woman that I am. Yes.
Okay. So, coming from there, I would say a busier city
Yeah, for sure.
Jacksonville. I'm sure you traveled, went a lot of different places. Where are some of the places that you stopped in your military career?
Okay. So I was a recruiter, but I remember while on recruiting, we learned about the little tabs that they had us do, and one of the tabs was travel and adventure, and that's one of the ones that I picked. I also picked education, travel, adventure, but talking about the travel part, my first duty station was Okinawa, Japan, and I remember calling my mama up and saying, "Mama, they sending me to Japan." And she was like, "Well, isn't that what you want? You said travel and adventure." But I didn't know I was going to get it right off the bat. It's travel and adventure.
Yeah.
So I've been to Okinawa, Japan. I've been to Spain. I've been to Afghanistan. Come on, you got to be a real Marines that have been to Afghanistan.
Come on now. You know, hey, definitely.
Afghanistan. I've been to Turkey. Where else? I've been to Italy, a few other places, but it's not right. But those are the main places I've been to that I've enjoyed myself at. So
well traveled, I'd like to say.
Well,
Well, hey, you checked off that on your list of wanting to travel.
Travel and adventure, I got it.
I got you. So, Miss Tasha, for you following your dreams, you checked off the travel and adventure. First of all, becoming a Marine itself.
Oh, for sure. Talk about it.
a huge accomplishment.
Yes.
It's something, what is the statistic? What is it, like 1% or something of people?
Yeah. I'm a unicorn because first off, I am a successful, honorable veteran female Marine. That part. It takes a special female to be a female Marine. So I would definitely say that I'm a unicorn. And then on top of that, I'm a Black female Marine. So when you talk about statistics, those statistics are very, very low. So, I give it up to God, being able to be the unicorn of unicorns. So,
That's right. Hey, all glory to God. Hey, and
yes,
definitely
for sure.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
We're very thankful that, doing what you did, I'm sure you have paved the way and you've impacted and influenced a lot of people. How would you say you've impacted fellow Marines or other people?
Wow. I was talking to someone today, and one of the main things that I always say is, I know we say the sky is the limit, but the truth is, take off all the limits. And if you push past all the limits, you can have whatever you want as long as you believe it and you trust in God. It's yours. If you speak that into your life, it is yours as long as you believe it, So I try to push that to all of my young Marines that I still work with today, the youth that I work with on a regular basis, that you can be what you want to be, and there is no limit. Don't even put the sky as the limit, because take off all the limits, because you can have it as long as you want it, and you're walking in the path to have it and to receive it.
Absolutely. That's honestly, like I said, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, because I wanted people to see you can be successful. You can do something other than what, your guidance counselor will tell you, or your parents will tell you, or just following in the footsteps of what everybody else does. You can do something different. And, you join the Marine Corps and then jumping into the fashion world.
Right.
Which, I'm going to be honest, that is a huge thing.
Yeah.
So I would have to ask, what got you into doing fashion?
Wow. First off, I'm a very petite person. I'm the oldest of 8 in my family. And normally what happened is the oldest would be able to pass down their clothes, but I'm the oldest, but I'm the smallest in my family too. Even my baby brother is bigger than me. So instead of me receiving me giving them my hand-me-downs, I was getting their hand-me-downs. Even when we went to the store, there was nothing in fashion that would fit me, because everything that I could possibly fit was probably for somebody in a younger generation. So I would go to the store with my mother or my grandmother, and they'll say, okay, you can't fit this, whatever. So I turned to my sewing machine. They had already taught me how to sew. I started sewing when I was 5 years old. But by the time I was 12, I was making my own clothes, because I couldn't fit anything that was in the stores.
Wow.
Anything else. So I would get up almost early in the morning just to make something for church or for school, or the night before I will make me something just for school. Yeah.
So even at a young age, you had a passion to create, to make stuff, honestly, out of a necessity. Yeah. That's amazing. Being able to use and hone a skill to honestly make it larger than life and do on a higher scale.
Yeah. One thing I can say is my mother and my grandmother, they always told me that I can do whatever I wanted to do. And I think because they gave me that encouragement and that pushing, it made me realize that the only issue that was going to block me from doing anything I wanted to do, talking about those limits again, was myself. I had to remove myself, my own self-doubts out of the way. But they encouraged me to get past my disability of being short or being small, and do whatever I wanted to do. So yeah, fashion, yes. Marine Corps, yes. Being successful, yes, because that's what I wanted to do.
Hey, I always say you can do anything that you set your mind to. Going back to what you said, even dealing with the limits. There is nothing that you can't do. You're gonna be the only thing to stop you.
Right.
So don't allow you to stop you.
Right.
That's what's up. I like it. So I know that you've been here. How long has the store been open?
The store been open since February of 2024. So we're wrapping up this year. So not even a year yet. Yeah, it's a dream come true being in this store.
Okay. So again, following with doing something that most people don't do. So what was your biggest fear about opening the store?
My biggest fear about opening a store was actually having clients, having people come in and wanting the services that we had. The overhead, the cost of utilities, the rent here. So that was my biggest fear, not being able to cover those things. But I've been so grateful that the clients that we do have, the walk-ins that we do have, people finding me online, and then the community backing me the way they do. I've been doing really good here. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Again, hey, we checked off another thing. You said, hey, travel, intelligence. I'm sure this was honestly a big learning experience.
Oh, for sure.
For you. Did you go to school? How did you get into the business side of opening up the shop?
So I do have my degree in business entrepreneurship. I have my bachelor's degree actually. And, going to school, it teaches you the baseline stuff. Even with a bachelor's degree, it teaches you the baseline things of business. But those behind the scenes things that most people probably miss, I received those things. Starting your own business, how to get an LLC. That should have been a part of the curriculum, but it wasn't. So I learned those things on my own, And I like to teach young people too, hey, you can get that too for yourself. Don't pay anybody to get your LLCs. That's something that you can actually go and gain for yourself. Getting an EIN, starting a business, getting business credit, those things that's outside of fashion, but to conduct a successful business, you need all that information.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Once you got in here, you started your business, you got your LLC. What was the biggest challenge that you faced? And I'd say the first 90 days of opening your store.
Getting the word out that we were here. And it's actually still something that we're still pushing past. Marketing is huge. And you got to market on all avenues now. Social media, word of mouth, radio. People don't really listen to the radio as they should, but you just never know. So marketing is the biggest thing that we have to struggle with. I have Lace Me Marketing. She's my marketing guru. She helps me with a lot of my flyers. And then I also have a social media person that does me nice marketing. She helps me on my social media. So marketing is huge. Invest in marketing if you need to. For any business, I would say to do that. So any avenue that you can reach for marketing is important. Getting the word out. So that's a challenge that we're still struggling with now, is getting the word out. So you're going to help me get the word out too.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, tell the people some of your social medias.
Okay, so of course you can follow us on hashtag AtOnce Designs, but we're on Facebook at Tasha's House on Facebook, and we're also on Instagram at AtOnce Designs, and then on the web at AtOnceDesigns.com.
Okay. So we got most of the major platforms we have covered.
Yep. Oh, we on YouTube too. We just started our YouTube.
Okay. What's the YouTube channel?
AtOnce Designs.
AtOnce Designs. So pretty much, if you're trying to find the great Tasha Burns,
yes.
If you search AtOnce,
you gonna find
9 times out of 10.
If you Google me,
come on,
and Google AtOnce Designs, you gonna get me.
Outstanding.
Yep.
So because you have been here, you've already faced some of the natural struggles of opening up a business. What is it that keeps you focused and going against the grain to follow and push your brick and mortar location with the big push of everything going online?
Wow. I like to interact with people. And I think having online shopping, we miss that part. And I push body positivity. So when I get to meet a client face to face, I get their know their personality, help them with their fashion style, let them know what works for their body type. You won't get that online. You won't get that online. And when I get a client that comes back to me with, I love what you did, they've now become part of the AtOnce family. So you'll hear me say, welcome to the AtOnce family. You are now slaying in AtOnce Designs. No matter what, we are now fashion family, and I'm here for you. Wherever, if you decide to shop online, you can still call me and be like, okay, hey, this is what works for you. No, that does not work for you. Your body style is like this. This is what the best thing you should buy. So I'm here for you for that.
So AtOnce gives that personal touch, that
yes.
ability to actually consult you.
For sure.
And making the right decision so you don't make a
fashion mistake. You do not want to do that.
A body negative.
Body negative. I like that one. We're going to use that. Body negative.
You said, hey, you will be body positive. So
yes.
We're AtOnce, you body positive. You not with AtOnce.
We're going to turn those negatives into positives.
That's right. So what are some of the additional services that you offer here?
Okay. So we do serve those that need alterations.
Okay.
A lot of my biggest clients come in because they bought something online and it doesn't quite fit, and they're looking for us to alter it to make it fit their body perfectly. We also do custom designs to include custom wedding dresses, custom blazers or jackets or pantsuits. We do custom wedding and prom. Did I say wedding already? So wedding and prom, birthday outfits. We do that. And we also do have clothing here that's already ready to wear boutique, because I partner with Queen's Place, and that's why it's Queen's Place AtOnce. And you can come in here and shop till you drop for any type of styles that we have here.
Gotcha. So we can do all season.
Yes,
all whether season. It's prom, wedding, birthday, you have a special event that you got going on. If you order something, but you want to come here, why not come here? They already got the stuff here. So do you offer any additional classes? Maybe like fashion classes or like consulting classes, or maybe, helping little entrepreneurs?
We do. We offer sewing classes to our beginner sewing or our beginner sewings for children all the way up into advanced. A lot of issues people may have is, I don't have a sewing machine. We have multiple sewing machines here. We do offer the Mommy and Me group classes or the one-on-one classes where you want to sew something with your little person. We do that. And we also offer modeling classes, how to pose in front of the camera. We offer, in the entrepreneurship, we offer for the young sewists or young fashion designers, how do I start my brand? So we do that, and we'll say, for instance, you don't know how to sew, we'll help you to sew your first garment. And if you wanted to put that garment on the runway, we will put it on the runway during our own fashion shows.
We have a fashion show?
Yes. We do 2 fashion shows a year with my brand.
Okay.
We do Hot Summer Nights in August, and we do City Lights. I partner with 2 other beautiful ladies, and we do a show. The City Lights is with Tashana Myers and Courtney Lacey, and we do them both, City Lights and Hot Summer Nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Hot Summer Nights is your primary?
It's our primary show. Yes.
Okay. So,
now we're trying to beef up City Lights now. We're trying to beef it up.
okay.
So I don't want to say that Hot Summer Nights is the primary one. So Hot Summer Nights is in Jacksonville, North Carolina, but City Lights is in Atlanta. So we want City Lights to be just as big as Hot Summer Nights. So we don't want to say primary, and you know what I'm saying?
Hey, they're both gonna.
Come on,
they're
yes.
both gonna be
we
huge.
speaking that. Take the limits off.
That's right. That's right.
Take the limits off. But our goal really is to not just do those two shows. We want to actually showcase everywhere. I really want to go to London Fashion Week in 2025. So we're putting that in the atmosphere. We want to London in 2025 with my team.
Well, I hope you go.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It'll be some good footage and everything to have. So, what other fashion shows have you done or have you been a part of?
Okay. I want to say my biggest accomplishment was probably doing New York Fashion Week. And that was huge for me because that was like a dream come true. Just like I want to go to London Fashion Week, that's going to be another dream come true because it's happening.
Yes, ma'am.
But New York Fashion Week was my biggest accomplishment. Now I've done multiple shows in between my show and New York Fashion Week, but I want to say that was my biggest accomplishment was going to New York.
So on average, how many fashion shows do you do per year?
Oh my God. On average, I do about 5 a year.
5?
Yes.
And you make new garments and outfits and everything for each individual show?
No. I was just saying that today. And I had to teach myself this because at first I would do a new line for every show. But the truth is, those big designers, Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger, they'll come out with at least 2 lines a year. They got their spring line and their summer line, or their spring line and their fall line. But you won't see them coming out with a new line every show. You know, what I do is I'll do maybe 2 new garments for that show that I'll showcase during that season. So I had to train myself that. My marketing guru, she would tell me, well, you don't have to do a whole new line for that show. Just maybe do 1 or 2 pieces and we'll be good.
I mean, sometimes, less is more. And like you said, like I say, as it pertains for me, because I'm very big in church. Hey, this suit right here is somebody that ain't never seen this suit. This is a new suit to them. So, hey.
I actually got a theory on that, too.
What's that?
I got 2 theories on that.
Okay, share with me.
So, before you purchase anything, especially if it's a garment that you're going to wear to an event, if you don't see yourself wearing it, again, don't buy it, first off. And if you can buy it and pair it with something else, now you have a whole nother outfit. Okay? So you should be able to pair it with at least 3 other garments that you can mix it up with. Now, it's hard to do that when you buy a whole dress or something like that, but you can even mix a dress up with putting some cover up on it, different type of boots or shoes or a bag with it. But if you can only wear that garment by itself, then you shouldn't buy it. The only time that you do that is if it's like formal wear or something like that for a special event. And even then, I would say be careful on that. Now, my theory with, and someone said this to me, and I was like, okay, that makes total sense. Why do we buy new clothes to go out of town? Because the truth is,
we want to look good.
We want to look good. But those people that you're going to see ain't seen none of that stuff you bought.
Yeah.
So shop in your closet, because wherever you going, they ain't seen none of that stuff. It's new to them, just like you just said.
Yeah, absolutely. A good friend of mine, Mr. Debonair, he told me, he was like, hey, that suit you got? He's like, brother, you can wear it like 3 different ways. I was like, what are you talking about? The suit, it go together. I said, sir, I grew up, my grandfather told me, hey, you wear the jacket and the pants together. He was like, nah, you wear it together one time. He said, then you change up. You'll wear the jacket and a different pair of pants. Then another time, you'll wear the pants with a different jacket. He said, brother, you got 3 outfits just right there.
Yeah,
he said,
and if you got a vest, ooh, you really doing something.
I have a brother that is very locked into the vests. And I be telling my brother, we don't need that.
He locked into it.
Man.
We're going to deliver him from
Please
please
tell him get up off them vests. I love him, but
all right.
tell him that's not body positive.
It's not body.
That's
especially
fashion.
if they don't work with your body.
That's a fashion negative.
It's a fashion negative. It's a fashion negative. That vest don't go with everything.
That
I
vest
promise.
don't go with everything. That's good. That's good. So, what does fashion mean to you?
Okay, what does fashion mean to you? Okay, fashion means to me, and we talked about this multiple times.
Yeah.
It means being confident in what you're wearing. And that starts with body positivity. We're going to go back to that. So it's not about what's trending at the time, because you can bring that in, because if it's trending at the time and it doesn't fit your body, then that garment is not for you. So it's what works for you and what looks good on you and what's fashionable to you.
Okay.
Okay.
So how do you feel about wearing brands, and not necessarily just like popular brands, but mixing them?
Yeah, that's a negative.
That's a negative?
No, so honestly, mixing brands. Okay, if the logos are visible, you shouldn't mix the brands.
Okay.
But people do that for image or whatever. Or I got on Michael Kors and I got on Nike, or I got on Nike and Reebok.
Hold on, let me stop you. All right, that right there is a cardinal sin. My father would not.
So that's
if
what
it's
I'm
Adidas,
saying.
everything gotta be Adidas.
Everything gotta be. So that's what I mean by mixing brands.
Yeah.
So, but if the logo is not visible, you can definitely do it. That's just my rule.
Okay.
That's my rule. But you gotta be very careful. Now, people will say if you got on Adidas and you wearing Nike,
Stop it.
See? You see what I'm saying?
That's a no-go.
That's a sin. That's a sin. That's a sin.
The reason why I asked about brands is because now it seems like a lot of people are very heavy on it being quote-unquote designer or whatever.
Right.
I grew up not the most fortunate, so I wore a lot of stuff that came from Roses, Maxway. So a lot of my stuff, it was brands you probably never heard of, number one.
Right.
Or it was, you know, the rejects from a certain brand line.
Yeah.
So how do you mix the difference of styles of fashion?
I've never really been a brand person.
Okay.
When it comes to that. I never wanted to get caught up in I'm wearing such and such for image purposes. Now, other people that may be watching this video, they'd be like, whatever, you know. But if you're breaking the bank to get that, then it's not worth it to me. I promise you it's not worth it. You can look great in some low brand stuff and you can look horrible in some branded stuff. Absolutely. It's about what you wear and how you wear it and how you feel when you wear it. Now, if you're feeling good because I got on such and such, but how much money you got in your pocket, I'm sorry, you don't look good. You don't look good. So that's just my thought process on it.
I agree. I think that a lot of it is, number one, how you feel about yourself, and how you carry yourself will add to the clothes. Because, like I say, a lot of the clothes that I wore, especially as a young teen, becoming a man in high school, my stuff wasn't name brand. But I put it together real nice. The colors was popping. It was like...
You had fashion sense. Yes.
I could match colors. That's about it. It wasn't it wasn't fashion.
It wasn't fashion. Oh, wow.
It was fashion forward.
So you think you found your passion for fashion now that you're older?
I'm going to be honest with you. I did, but it came weird. So for me, it came out of necessity.
Excuse me.
I was working, doing different things, and trying to, you know, make myself stand out. But at the time, I really didn't have the finances. So what I would do, I would actually go to the thrift store or the Goodwill, and I would get shirts, jackets, ties. I mean, you name it.
Yeah.
And you know, put together me some nice outfits.
Oh, I believe in the thrift store. I still shop there.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're looking for the name brands, you can find them in the thrift store. And you got the trick is to go into the wealthy communities where the thrift store is, because they're giving away those name brands things and getting their tax write-off, and you can buy them with the tax on them still.
Man.
Yeah.
I must be going to the wrong one.
You're going to the wrong one.
Okay, because mine don't be, mine don't be a name brand, and it definitely don't have the tag on it.
No, they have the tags on them.
Majority of the shirts I get from the thrift store or the Goodwill, I gotta iron them like twice because
should have washed them first.
I mean, yeah, I wash them, but I'm saying like, some of the button-ups, the collars be ran through. You know what I'm saying?
First off, why did you get that one from the thrift store?
So I'm really big into colors and patterns.
Okay.
So if it has the right pattern or it has like a different color scheme, I'm like, I can put that with something.
I can work that.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I do that too.
Yeah. So we've talked about your history. We talked about some of your accomplishments. We spent a good bit of time talking about fashion. Let's talk about family.
Okay.
So
family is everything to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does family mean to you?
Ooh, family means the place that you feel most home at. And honestly, don't even really have to be blood. But family for me is those that love me the most and will do whatever they can for me, and I'll do the same thing for them. That's what family is for me.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I saw the rock on your hand, so we are married.
Yes.
Okay, how long have we been married?
Wow, we still newlyweds. Like maybe 4 months.
Okay. Hey,
like 4 months, yeah.
Hey, 4 months into a lifetime.
Yeah. Mr. Antonio Burns. Yes. And family right now is Antonio Burns and my boys, Carlos and Elisha. It was important for them to accept Antonio, but when they saw the happiness that Antonio brings to me, that meant the world to me. For them to say, "Mom, we love this on you. This smile looks great on you." So, that's family.
That's family. Hey, I like it. I know you said that you come from a big family. So how many total siblings do you have?
I'm the oldest of 8. Yeah. So my house was always like a revolving house. So even though I say oldest of 8, we had a whole bunch of other people that was probably brothers and sisters too that was in our house. So like my best friend Keisha, she was at my house, raised at my house pretty much. So I would say oldest of 9 then. So, but that's how family is. That's how my house is too. I got this big old huge house, but we always have all the rooms filled because people become family in my house. So I think I got that from my mama to raise people and just bring them in the house. So that's family.
That's good. It's good to, number 1, have family, but number 2, have the capacity to love people. A lot of times, we get so caught up into the, you have this last name, or, you have, we come from the same neighborhood as, and we miss that there are people that we meet in our life and they become family. Yeah. Just over everyday experiences or some kind of hardships and things.
Yeah. I got a few people like that here, that I can't see them outside of my life. They're family, and they may be a friend at one point, but when friends become family, you can't see your life without them, no matter what place they hold in your life. So that's family,
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I have my spiritual parents, Dr. Keisha Curry and Dr. Keith Curry, and their being in my life has been a true benefit. When I thought that I was going to lose my mind, they brought me back to life. So they're family, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate having them in my life. I can't see my life without them.
Okay. And what church do you go to?
I go to Family Worship Center of Shabbat, the best church on this side of heaven. Right here in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
I agree. That is a very good church. That's a very good church. It's actually my church too.
Oh yeah, so, come on, the best church. You know, the best church there is.
Look, okay, if you're watching, look, I was trying to be cool about it, but you know what I'm saying? 475 North Marine Boulevard, you can pull on up and come see us. You know, there's a seat for you. All right, come where God is.
Come where God is.
Not where He visits. Glory.
Amen.
All right.
Come on. Hey.
Welcome back, everybody. We have now come to my favorite part of the Spotlight, where I actually get to give out the Spotlight Award. If you've been following me on my YouTube channel, you've seen me give out various awards before, but the Spotlight Award is my favorite one. So because we are putting the spotlight on Miss Tasha Burns, we did this one a little bit differently. So this one, we have the Spotlight Award.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. So it is presented to Miss Tasha Burns and AtOnce Designs for the year 2024. So this is for you.
Thank you so
much. We wanted to present it to you for all of your hard work, your dedication, and your ability to go beyond the limits that most people fail at.
Wow, thank you so much.
Of course, there you go.
Oh, I love this. It's so nice. Oh, come on. I can't wait to put this up.
Yeah,
this is nice. Thank you so much.
Of course. So, as we get ready to close out, do you have any final words or upcoming events you'd like to share with the people?
Yeah, we actually do have an upcoming event. We are doing our City Lights in Atlanta, Georgia. It's our Atlanta show, fashion show. And we do have our Hot Summer Nights in August. We already advertised for that. So check us out on all the social media platforms. If you are a model or a designer or into makeup or hair, come check us out.
Outstanding. So, hey, you heard it here first. If you're doing anything related to fashion, the great Tasha Burns can use you. And she would probably love to have you as a part of one of her various shows. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in.